So first of all, Ellise, can you let us know what is the position that you have taken in JCI or also in your career?
Well, in JCI, I really do not remember what the positions I've taken, except for being president, of course.
Yeah.
And I suppose that was in like 1993, president, and then IPP. And after that, really seriously, I don't remember before that. I know it was some VPs of some sort, but seriously, do not remember.
Yeah.
My own career, I was country manager for Nationwide Express in admin and personnel. And after that, I had my own business, in premium gifts, corporate gifts and stuff. Yeah, for many years, probably like 15 years or so. Right. Yeah. So right now, also I'm doing business in Australia. Just setting up my own jelly cake business. But at the same time, I still work part-time kind of thing.
I see. Ellise, can you let us know what made you become a JCI PJ member and what attracted you to this NGO?
I'm the type who always like to learn, right? And when I found it was called JCPJ then, right, I was really keen because it was looked at it as a self-development. It was pretty much an on-hand self-development thing that I could join. You really learn a lot from JCPJ. And even though sometimes you feel like, oh, why do I have to do this? Why do I do that? Why do I do all these formal things? But it's really a good learning process, which, it really comes in handy in later part of your life. Right? Plus, of course, at that point of time, right, there were really nice people there. So, yeah, that's why I joined them.
Yeah, agree with you, Ellise. Okay, the next question would be, what positive change did you see yourself in yourself after joining JCI PJ?
Okay, definitely more confident, and because also there's a lot of handling with people, as you know.
Yeah.
You handle a lot. You deal with a lot of different type of people. So. At the point that you are doing it, you may not know it or you may not feel it, but as you go later in life, all these experiences help you a lot to deal with a lot of people, which was why I was confident enough to come out and open my own company, and run my own company and stuff like that. So I do believe that, JCPJ then has a role in my own development kind of thing. So it gives me a lot more confidence in setting up my own business, in moving forward in my career.
That's very good, very inspiring.
Thank you.
Okay, the next one. So Ellise, what are the things that you like about JCI PJ?
Well, the things I like about JCI PJ, like I said before, because it's rather on hands, and and you make mistakes, but that's what we are there for. Right? We learn from mistakes that we make. We are allowed to make mistakes, seriously, because it's not a company. You are allowed to make mistakes, and you really learn from them. So, and also, of course, the networking, and plus that. And the networking not only locally with local chapters, but also internationally. I have formed really good friends with our sister chapters, Higashi, Roma, stuff like that. So it's local and global. So it's really a good organization, I would say.
Yeah, it is. Okay, next, Ellise, what are the greatest or the proud moment or any achievement or funny moment during your time in JCI PJ?
The proudest moment, or maybe the most memorable, I would think, maybe it was the clogathon at that time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was when the first clogathon was held.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I'm not too sure if the Leukemia Trust Fund was set up then, but it was basically for the Leukemia Trust Fund.
Yeah.
And that was when the first clogathon was held. And and I also remember pretty well the time when we met the Deputy Health Minister then. I suddenly forgot his name. Like the Deputy Health Minister then, like when we met him. So that was quite an eye-opener, meeting a minister and talking to him. And I remember that I was very pregnant at that time, like kind of thing. And he gave me a lot of advice.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good. That's
like
good. That's very good.
So I think like if you were an ordinary person, you might not have experienced all things.
Yeah.
So it was only through JCPJ that that you're able to meet and sit down and have a chat with the health minister and do a project with him, that kind of thing.
Yes.
Specifically the Leukemia Trust Fund, because his son had leukemia, so that's why we actually went to see him. Yeah.
That's great. That's great. Okay. PP Ellise, who is the most memorable person during your time in JCI PJ and why?
Well, the most memorable person, I think, would be the late JCI Senator Richard Wee.
Yeah.
He has been a mentor to me, a good friend. And even after we became OB and all that, after he retired, we used to meet once a month together with JCI Senator Neo, Yoteng, and Penny. Right, we used to always have lunch every month just to catch up. Yeah, until he got sick actually. Yeah, so those were times that I really treasure. Like, even though we just talk nonsense or make fun of each other about getting old and stuff like that, but yeah, he is a mentor and he's a motivator kind of thing. So like if somebody does something wrong or what, he would counsel them. And if the chapter is going out of line, he would put it back in line.
Yeah.
So I think he's really somebody that I look up to a lot.
Yeah, actually a lot of people also saying that, but unfortunately we don't have the chance to meet him.
Yeah, it's unfortunate because he is really a wonderful guy.
Yeah. We can feel that from all of your sharing and all the
I would think that he is pretty much like the backbone of JCPJ for that period. Yeah, so because I think like at one point we were like going a little bit down and stuff, but really, he tried his best to bring JCPJ back and things like that. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, the next one. PP Ellise, can you tell us something that others people didn't know about you? For example, like
I'm an open book. Nobody doesn't know anything about me. But I think I would think I was the first female bakery technician in Malaysia.
Bakery technician?
Yeah, as a technically qualified bakery technician at that time. That was like 40 years ago, maybe when I was like 21. So yeah, that's like about 40 years ago. I was there is no such position in Malaysia.
Yep.
When they opened up this position in the flour mills, actually they wanted to hire only guys, but I went ahead and applied. And the first question they asked me, did you know this position was for guys? I said, well, I saw the requirement and you said preferably male. You didn't say must be male. They were like, they couldn't say anything. I was like,
okay. That's cool.
Yeah, so I kind of went into a male dominant industry at that time. I was trained technically to, like we do research on the flour for bread and cake. So I was kind of a baker, but more on the technical side. Like we got to know why you have holes in the bread and stuff like that. So we go around teaching bakeries how to make better use of our flour. So at that time, I was the only female bakery technician in Malaysia, the first one.
That sounds very
crash into the male world.
Sounds very interesting, really.
It is. It was. Yeah.
Yeah. It's my first time hearing bakery technician also.
Yeah, I do believe they still. I'm not sure if they still exist after I left. I was there for 5 years. Kind of. Yeah.
I see. That's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I would think that is the only thing.
Cool. I think that's good enough. Yeah. So the last question, Ellise, can you describe yourself in 5 words?
Yeah,
Something
I'm
like
entrepreneur.
Entrepreneur.
I like to do business. I actually have a lot of other business going, online business and stuff. I'm easygoing. I'm creative.
Yeah.
I'm generous.
Generous
to a lot of people who I think needs it. Like I can be very generous.
Yes, very good.
Actually I'm very humorous. I like to joke a lot. So
yeah. We can tell.
Yeah. Okay. That's fine.
That's